Ice spiders. When a young ski team training for the Olympics arrives at the remote and isolated Lost Mountain Ski Resort to focus on training, they're thrilled to find a retired Olympic skier, played by Patrick Muldoon, and he's there to help them train. But their plans are halted when a scientist working at a nearby government lab arrives with the horrifying news that a top-secret government project has produced giant spiders and they have escaped and killing and eating everything in sight.
Run! They're killing everyone.
That gold cannot be found anywhere else except in ice spiders. So when you see this, what do you think? What did you think, Sam?
I saw it and I said, I have to watch this movie because look at that huge spider that's like 50 feet tall.
This is when the question arises for me. They say on the back, first-rate entertainment.
Yeah.
Do you think that's the review when it's like, this is not first-rate entertainment?
I was saying to Justin while watching it, they look like unfinished special effects. Like something that you'd see on like a making of for like Hellboy or something, where it's like their first run through and then they have to add the texture. That's what it looked like.
While I was watching this film, I was thinking in my head, maybe it would be a better movie if this was about giant spiders that wanted to learn how to ski.
Yeah, because then you'd have an image of spiders with 4 skis on and 4 poles.
Or their legs are kind of the same, like,
yeah,
width, so they maybe just might have to be on just 2 skis.
And
yeah.
Lots of poles. And just,
well, yeah.
They could. Because then they go really fast and they'd win.
It would be the new Air Bud of this generation.
They could do sequels.
We could call it Nice Spiders.
Nice Spiders, yeah.
The film was bad. Like, not even a... It was just bad. The dialogue was bad. The acting was bad. The effects were bad. There were no night shots in this entire movie.
Apparently it all lasted one day.
Yes,
but it didn't
one
seem
day
like it.
of pure shit for all these people. I don't really have much general comments about the videos except for that the spiders seemed to purr when they were in turmoil.
Yeah, and there's only 6 of them, and they're not very big. They're only...
Oh yes, this is lie. This is a
advertising.
lie. The spiders... Okay, I don't really know how to scale this for you, the viewers at home.
They're about this big.
Yeah, they're big.
They're big spiders,
but not
that big.
Big spiders.
Yeah,
like
not
just
giant spiders.
There was one part though, that, as we said earlier, the line "Run, they're killing everyone" that had all of us watching in stitches.
Actually, now that I'm thinking about that, my favorite part in the movie would have to be when the scientist, the crazy guy at the end there, is just standing there and you're like, oh, this is the movie's over. What happened? Then he fights the guy with the gun and then he falls down and slowly slides down the hill and a random spider just eats him and you're just like, okay. Yeah.
And now I'm reminded of the actual ending of this piece of crap. The hero's about to go and run up and shoot the spider in the cage when all of a sudden, out of nowhere, on a snowplow comes a Texan with a cowboy hat, and he says, "Oh, you don't be messing with our shit, boy." And then he's like, "Well, what are you gonna do if I do?" He's like, "We're gonna kill you." And then he's like, "Oh, better than I don't then."
He basically looked like Wilford Brimley in those diabetes commercials.
So the writer was basically just stoned off his ass, thinking of giant spiders, and then he sobered up and he's just like, "Shit, I gotta finish this." Okay, magical cowboy comes from Narnia.
Yeah.
Sam, how would you rate this as a movie?
As a movie, I would give it 0.5 out of 10.
I would give it a 1 out of 10.
Ooh, generous.
Yes. B-movie standards.
B-movie 6 out of 10.
6 out of 10? I'm going to have to give that a 5 out of 10.
5 out of 10?
Yeah. Overall, would you recommend or not recommend Ice Spiders?
I don't know. That's hard.
I'm going to give it no recommendation.
I'm going to give it this. I don't know what this is.
That's
this
a 75%.
This is not, yeah, this is 75%.
So,
Ice spiders.
that's all we need to say.
Yeah.